All right, something super interesting is starting to happen within the Republican Party. There is a campaign that has started, a silent campaign, or let's not silent, a quiet campaign to be Donald Trump's running mate in 2024. Now, Donald Trump hasn't even announced. Many of Donald Trump's endorsees did terribly in the midterms and lost. There are increasingly Republicans who say Donald Trump shouldn't even run. And as we recently saw, the betting markets now feel that it is more likely that Ron DeSantis is the 2024 Republican nominee than it is Trump. But there are Trump sycophants, the Trump suck-ups, the Trump brown-nosers, who are desperate to be Donald Trump's running mate. One such individual is radical Republican Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene. Marjorie Taylor Greene has been floated as a possibility for Donald Trump's running mate in 2024. We know that Donald Trump, after his falling out with Mike Pence, will not be choosing Pence to run with him in 24, if indeed he chooses to be a candidate. And there have also been rumblings of, is it possible that Ron DeSantis would run or be Trump's VP? I don't think that's likely. Is it possible that Carrie Lake, if she becomes governor, would then try to become Trump's VP? Marjorie Taylor Greene doesn't like it. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is now framing this as DeSantis and Lake shouldn't abandon their states. Abandon their states. This is very interesting. Marge is angling to be Trump's VP.
Earlier, we also talked and we said, if anyone steps into the political ring and tries to challenge President Trump as far as being the Republican nominee for 2024, we feel like it's political suicide. This is his party. This is his race to run. Do you want to share your thoughts on that?
Yesterday's results call that assessment into question, by the way.
Absolutely. I think that it's clear and obvious. President Trump is the people's choice. He's the one that we elected in 2016. We reelected him in 2020, and we will elect him in 2024. What we need in this country, Brian, is we need strong Republican governors like Ron DeSantis. We need strong Republican governors. We need Carrie Lake to win in Arizona. We need strong Republican governors to fight, stay in for 8 years and save their states, not to abandon their states and try to run for president or any other big position. So
I wonder why she feels that way.
Message is for everyone. Anyone that's considering running for president in 2024 against President Trump, please support President Trump because we need him back in the White House.
Yeah. And we need him to be the nominee so that he picks me to be his running mate. Only a Trump supporter would view other candidates engaging in the democratic process as an act of betrayal. Think about how backwards that is. Think about it. Marjorie Taylor Greene is saying, if you don't simply lay down and let Trump have the nomination if he wants it, it's in some way a betrayal. If you're a governor and you say, I'm going to go run for president, you're abandoning your state. All of this stuff is completely self-serving. And by the way, Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to be VP, despite the fact that she has done absolutely nothing for her constituents as a representative for the state of Georgia. They need Trump confirmed as the de facto candidate quickly because they want to put political pressure on the investigations that are taking place to try to end them. They have a lot of different reasons why they want Trump to very quickly announce and have everyone else get out of the way. If indeed Trump follows through with announcing next Tuesday, that's part of the motivation. They want everybody to get out of the way. They want to use it to try to suppress investigations, but also they want to move on to this PR campaign for who will Trump choose as his running mate. Marjorie Taylor Greene wants to be that person.